so glad to see you. You've been able to spend an hour with us this afternoon. On behalf of Dr. David H. Swinton, President of Benedict College, Dr. Charles B. Austin, Senior Dean of Arts, Dr. Gina Moore, who is the Chair of the Fine Arts Department of Ingredients. One of the things I do a little housekeeping with you, if you don't mind, and that is, if you'd be so kind to take your cell phones and put it on vibrate. The reason I have mine out, because as I suggest that to you, I'm also doing it for myself. So we're doing it together. Enjoy yourself, and maybe we'll have a big discussion. All right? Curtain.
You love me, Bobby, and I know that you do right by me. I mean, it isn't that I wanted to.
Then what is it? You always saying what it is, but never what it is.
Listen, we just can't do this right now. That's all
Not
I'm
now,
saying.
Bobby, not now. You know it's always the same thing with you. So when can we do it?
Bobby, you seriously have to go, okay?
Why can't I just stay here with you?
Because I have to do my work. You know that already. I can't afford to lose my scholarship, so don't even act like that.
Act like what? I keep seeing what I see, but I keep doubting my senses in favor of your words.
Bobby, what are you even talking about? Listen, how about I pick you up tonight at 6? I promise I'll be on time and we can talk about it then, okay?
6?
Yes, 6.
Can you pick me up at my mom's house? You know, I don't live on campus.
At 6.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I hope class does not run over today. I have to take my mother to the doctor's for an appointment.
Is she okay?
I mean, yeah, it's just her regular checkup. Did you read the assignment?
No. Did you?
I mean, I skimmed through them to make sure they were just like the rest.
Well, is it?
What do you think?
Man, you think after a while people get tired of all that black stuff? I mean, what's the sense of getting an education for our future if all we study is their past?
Right. I mean, who cares about what happened way back then? I mean, isn't it bad enough that we have to hear it at home for free, and now we have to pay to hear it at school as well?
True, that's why I'm double majoring in science and business. No African astronomy, no black in business, just green.
The whole thing is so silly. Look at me. I'm biracial. My mother says that when she was growing up, she identified as black, even though her mother was white. I mean, I swear I would never identify as black. That's what America is, choice. So I choose to be white when possible, biracial on special occasions, and black if necessary.
Well, you're mixing up your metaphors.
Whatever. Jesse Jackson says that we can self-identify, so I'm only black in case of emergencies.
True. That's why I like it. Black by exigency, black by compulsion, and black by trauma.
Yeah, that's it. Like FedEx. When you absolutely positively have to be black for a day, because there's nothing else to extricate you, to save you. See, for people like us, being black is something that we have to do if we get trapped in the hood late at night. But under normal circumstances,
Wait. I swear to God, I would never self-identify as being black, or African, or colored, or Negro, or anything like that. I'm a human being first, white second, biracial third. Choice is democracy. When is there ever an emergency so important that it's necessary to be black?
it was necessary when I needed money for school, and I applied for scholarships set aside for blacks.
Well, that's different, though. You got it.
When I think about TyKeisha, or whatever she calls herself today, I realize that her dark skin,
Dark skin. You mean black skin.
don't say it like that. Dark skin is so much more generous. And you and I can afford to be generous, don't you think?
It's not just the dark skin or black skin. It's the lips. It's the hair. It's the nose. It's the whole package. Only she had straight hair, then she could claim Native American or East Indian kin. She could hook up with, be part of it, people with real history.
I mean, some of them try. They get perms or wear wigs, but even in their artificial and Asian hair wigs, they still refuse to go that wannabe history. You know, the kind where you trace their heritage back to some African king or pharaoh. Some kind of one-seat hypothesis.
Right, but here's something I can't figure out. Old people, our parents and their friends, they're always pulling you off to the side. Like they have something esoteric to tell you. Some big deal secret. But they only talk that SOS about how things today are worse than when they were children. To me, things are many times better because race doesn't matter anymore. I mean, no one evaluates you based upon your race. I mean, white is still white, thank God. But unless you're like TyKeisha and can't cover up your Africanness without spending a fortune, you can be what you want to be without having to be the descendant of an Egyptian pharaoh or just living on cloud nine.
You are so... Oh, snap. Class right over again today. You want to do something later?
Sure, I'll hit you up.
Okay, T-Boy, I really do have to get this work done.
You got a date with Roderick? I thought you was kicking that to the curb.
And who told you that?
You did.
No, I did not. What I said was that he was moving too fast. I mean, my education comes first, so I don't really have time for anything steady or regular.
Oh. What about something irregular?
Oh, is that what you and Lisette are? Irregular and unsteady?
That ain't nothing. Not like us. Why you sweating that?
Okay, seriously, I really do have to go.
Sit down for a minute, okay? What time are you supposed to get there?
Like 6 or so.
So, did you do the reading?
I mean, didn't Lisette do the readings? Why are you asking me about the readings? Besides, you should have read the material yourself. I mean, what is this? Brother's Holiday College, where you guys find a sister who is a conscientious person and then you exploit her?
I mean, it's not just a gender thing. Sisters find brothers for the same reason. Someone to exploit the least possible cost to
Okay,
themselves.
see, sorry, but you're wrong about that. I mean, just because both males and females do it, it's not mean it's gender neutral. I mean, yeah, there are some men who are raising their children as single fathers, but mostly single women are raising black children. Moreover, in a two-parent household, the women are more likely than men to spend time with the children, even if both parents have full-time jobs. So, the women in general have more interactions, and the average length of the interactions are longer.
What are you talking about? You're like a talk on Wikipedia.
Oh, I make it up or I get it from the book gods. I mean, how would you know the difference? Because people like you don't know and don't care about anything but stacking and styling, right?
Right.
You'll stack your money, your women, your cars, and your clothes, and you'll let your peeps in the hood count your stacks, right? So I stack facts.
Wait. So basically, you and I are the same in a way.
See,
We both like the same.
no, because chalk and cheese are the same in a way, but you see, that way really counts for nothing except to point out how different they are.
So we are not alike?
You think? See, you like to introduce an idea, right? And then you'll lay back and you'll wait for someone else to develop it. I mean, you've got to handle your ideas, brother. I mean, otherwise they just lose their force and they become just images, just bling bling.
I'm really not following you.
Okay.
So,
Lots of stuff shines. Silver shines, gold shines, sun shines. You see, if you were to put silver and gold in a dark room, you'd have to turn on the light in the bedroom in order to find them, right?
okay, all right.
Which is exactly why you got caught running into Science last spring.
What?
You turned on the light in the bedroom and you woke Mr. Toussaint up. And you just lucked out that he decided to whoop your ass other than turn you over to the police, you dummy.
Man, how did you even find out about
Anyways, you see, the sun has so much shine that it allows silver and gold to borrow some. So you see,
But there's moonshine.
Mother's moonshine. See, that's why when you say that we both like to shine, I say chalk and cheese.
Chalk and cheese? You see, that's why I like you so much. You get deep on me real quick.
Sure, and you want to reciprocate, right?
What are you saying?
Okay, what I'm saying is you and Lisette are a fit. We, you and I, are so much chalk and cheese that I cannot possibly serve the same function for you. I mean, so if she is your love and you want her to be your little wife, then what is it that I can possibly do for you? Because if she's the beauty, then I must be the babe, right?
Nah, see, you misunderstood my motives.
Okay.
I can love you for your Africanness, for your lips of the nameless Olmec god, for your almond brown eyes as they watch over the Nile and heaven over the first civilization of humanity, for your kinky hair that makes a pillar, for your godlike profile when you sleep.
See, but you could only worship at the feet of two gods, the African and the European. The African lamb's wool and the Eurasian worm's silk. The African labial succulents and the European labial parsimony.
You know what? You're right. Yes, you're right. I want it all. I am the god of diversity, TyKeisha. All forms of women are honored, adored, and respected here. Here, there is openness and inclusion. Come, all you women, unto me, and I shall replenish you.
Okay, but you can only marry one of us. Only one of us can carry your name. Only one of us is a beneficiary to your pension and insurance policy.
I shall have an equal split of pension and policy.
Oh.
Equality in all things. There shall be separate but equal. If you come around, I will not treat you as some second-class citizen.
Second-class citizen?
You know, I met my wife.
Okay.
If you come around, your children will be as educated, your house will be as fine, your job,
Okay,
the salary.
stop. Job? What do you mean, J-O-B? Okay, so I would marry you, and I'd still have to work? I mean, I can do that without marrying you.
But you know, I thought you wanted to work, women's liberation and all.
See, that's where you're wrong. I don't understand how women's liberation turned into equal work and equal pay. But you see, when I say liberation, I mean liberation. I do not mean trading up. It doesn't mean I want to go from slavery to self-employed to salary worker, to working for nothing, then to working for food and for shelter, then to working for wages. I mean, liberation for me means being able to decide what I want to do with my body, which means I can decide whether I want to work or not work.
You know you crazy as hell, right?
Maybe so. But you see, I'm not crazy enough to let you tip up on me while you're stacking the Lisettes of the world.
Chill, woman. Chill. Chill. Why you write me off like that?
You should answer your phone.
She is back. Oh, chill. You don't see me even answering it, do you? Can I see you tomorrow?
T-boy, go ahead and beg, anybody watching. I swear I won't stop looking for it.
You just wish I was begging you. Can I see you tomorrow, Alicia?
Yeah, whatever. Hey, Mickey.
Nah, girl. Ain't no hey, Mickey.
Mickey, I really don't have time for this right now.
Well, listen, I know. I was just with Bobby. He
Uh-huh.
said you two were supposed to hook up, but you never showed.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm not that late, and he ought to be glad that I'm even going to get with him.
I see. That T-boy put his arm in like that. You better kick the brother to the curb. Oh, no, you didn't.
Girl, that's some wrong stuff you're doing.
But Lord knows T-boy's fine.
Hey. Okay, girl, the boy is finer than fine. I mean, this was all I could do to keep my hands off of him.
And what was you two talking about for so long?
Okay, well, honestly, I don't remember saying anything. All I know is I looked at his fine self and I forgot everything else.
Keisha, stop crying.
I'm not lying.
Every time that boy opened his mouth, there was nothing he could say that you were opposed to. Why do you give him such a hard time?
Okay, and exactly what am I supposed to do? Swoon over his every word? I mean, forget that big girl, he's just out hunting. I mean, whether he gets me or somebody else, it's not even going to matter to him.
But it matters to me.
And exactly how does it matter to you?
Because if you get them, then it's like me getting them.
Okay, you sound like you have a chemical deficiency.
Maybe, but it ain't necessary. Okay?
Okay, well, I'm not interested in anything but passing my classes.
If you were so interested in passing your classes while you were T-boy all the time.
You know what? I'm gonna go call Bobby and I'm going to be late.
He already knows that. You better tell him you were coming.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, Mama, I know I said I wanted to be first in my class, but I mean, sometimes things change. No, Mama, it doesn't make sense for me to come home and talk about my grades. I mean, that's just even more time away from my school. Okay, but Mama, fussing at me isn't going to turn those B's into A's. I mean, they're just midterm grades. Okay, well, I've had perfect grades for 3 years now. I've already been accepted into graduate schools that I applied to, and even into some that I didn't even apply to. Okay, well, Mama, I really do have to go because class is about to start. Okay, all right, that's fine, and I love you too. Okay, bye.
Hello? I got a 4.0. What do you think I'm able to do? Oh, I got some business. Hello, Keisha. It's been real difficult trying to catch up with you lately. What's up with that?
I've just been busy, you know, graduation and all.
So why have you been avoiding me not taking my phone calls?
I haven't been avoiding you, I've just been busy.
I know about you and T-Boy. He doesn't care about you.
And you do? Come on, go ahead, tell me how much you love me. I mean, I told you from the very beginning that there was nothing but friendship between us. So you can't even blame that on T-Boy, because I told you as soon as I got here that I would come in here to make something of myself, but I didn't have any time to waste.
Right, that is what you said.
It is.
But as soon as T-Boy started coming around, you suddenly had plenty of time for him. So much time that someone may lose their scholarship.
And who told you that?
It doesn't matter who, but your response to confirm that it's true.
Well, I mean, I guess you know how it is when you're in love, right?
Oh, so you in love now.
I didn't say I was in love. I said you know how it is.
Stop
when
playing
you're
word games,
bored.
Alicia. You know everything you do seems designed to erase yourself, undo who you are.
Oh, and I want you to tell me exactly, how do you know who I am? Because, I mean, it's not like you see me as a living, feeling person, but simply as an object that you're attracted to, right? I mean, the same way that bears are attracted to honey, and the way that fleas are attracted to dogs.
Don't change the subject. You always do this.
See, I can't change the subject because I am the subject, and I remain the subject.
You know what I mean. You start talking straight, then here come these metaphors, similes, and analogies. I mean, as soon as I think I'm getting to know the real you, they trying to be these linguistic tricks that make things seem closer than they really are. When I come to think about it, the way you talk to me, it makes me seem closer to you than I really am.
Okay, so what you're saying is whenever you look at me, all you see are games and tricks.
No, that's not all I see. But that's all you want me to see. Mostly anyway. You know, as soon as I think I'm becoming to know the real you, it turns out to be my imagination running away with me.
Okay, but you're wrong about the entire process. I mean, I'm not some butterfly that's revealing itself after some grand transformation or metamorphosis. You see, I'm naked in my transformation, and it's happening before your very eyes. Even the games and the tricks are the real me. I mean, there is no core, no essence. What I am is what I do. Nothing more, nothing less. What don't you understand about that?
And you did it again.
Did what again?
Introducing parallels that are really perpendicular. You know, you really think about whether these words is one or transformative, but they're not. You see, you want me to forget all about you and focus on your proxy. You want me to be your words as spiritual, but as much as I love train, I love you more. And so much as train can become a diversion.
Okay, so you want it wrong, right?
Yep.
Try this. After 16 years of hoping that my intellectual work, matter of fact, more accurately, my schoolwork, because it's really not the intellect that's developed in school, but it's the ability to perform like a trained SEAL. I thought it would get me to my goals and objectives, but really, now I know it depends on the sexual appetite of strangers.
Okay, so you're saying that for 16 years, you thought you could get paid in your academic success. What do you want to get paid in, TyKeisha? What do you want to trade your academic success for?
Okay, well, I wanted my black body to be loved for its blackness, for its perfect blackness. I mean, I wanted the same thing you wanted. Michael Jordan has been the Prometheus of the black man, bringing you the keys and the fire, showing you your godliness. But you see, even the goddess Serena is no match for the nameless 50-cent women who betray their husbands. So, I mean, if I can avoid it, why would I pay the price that Serena did not have to pay? The price that less white talent do not have to pay.
So
now that I know that the world has softened, I mean, because in the old days, even one drop of black blood made you black. Now, if you're half full of white blood or half full of Asian blood, you get to be the pure qualitative biracial.
Oh, I get it. Just as President Barack Obama had a choice to be biracial than black?
Yes. See, now you're starting to understand. I mean, the same way my daddy has a reversible coat. I mean, he could wear it on the tweed side, or whenever it's raining really hard, he can stop right then and there and switch it over, or wait until he's under the protection of some building and switch it over there. That ability to switch up is what I want for my child. The exact same way a worm could molt, shed its skin maybe 4 or 5 times in a lifetime. That ability to switch up is what I want for my child.
I got you now. And I have to confess that before I started a family, I had enough money I could give them to the best schools, have a good house, and put them in a good neighborhood. You know, in the past, if I had married whites, my children still been profiled as some more Negro children, or would have been blacks, of course. Always wearing the neon end. But you see, now, under biracialism, no one ever needs to see the neon end. If they are born with the hair, imagine the savings on wigs and hairstyles alone.
See, you're wrong about that. I mean, whites drop a bundle in the salon just as much as blacks do. I mean, on the other hand, our girls will be able to on-capitalize light-skin job discrimination. I mean, just look at the color of black women on TV. With the exception of Viola Davis, the rules are white, you all right, black, get back, and brown, hang around.
You know, it's going to be criminal not to make your children biracial. This idea is probably going to sell like hotcakes in the black community. We need to get this on the ground floor, y'all. Yeah, no, maybe so.
Bobby, I worry about you, for real. But, see, the idea has already been popular in the black community, and in the African communities as well. I mean, even in the 1950s, our leaders brought their white wives to live with them in Africa. I mean, and it's not like we can forget light-skinned W.E.B. Du Bois' observation of dark-skinned Marcus Garvey, calling him a fat black man, ugly, with intelligent eyes and a big head.
I remember that. You know, I sure don't want nobody to call my preacher daughter a little fat black girl, ugly with intelligent eyes. But between me and you, there is some ugly white people as well. Okay? My best friend, Joanne. Oh, she's hideous.
See, you're right about that. See, but this time I think it would play out behind my back, right? They'd be like, now you know her mama wrong, send her out here with her knees that ashy. I mean, at least the girl has a fair complexion and some good hair.
Do you hear yourself when you're talking, Keisha? I mean, your reasoning is sound, but your conclusions are flawed. I love you and you are beautiful to me.
Bobby, I understand that you love me, and I'm glad that I turned you on and everything. But the truth is, I see you when you're with Lisette.
Oh, you know, I just do that as a pastime, you know.
Oh, as a pastime. See, that's the problem. Men only pass time on the way to bed. And if you pass time there, it's just a prelude to sleeping there as well. And you get to enjoy yourself immensely.
So, what are you saying?
I mean, what I'm saying is, the man makes you feel good, as T-boy. I mean, I used to hang out with girls who I knew couldn't stand me because whenever I was with them, all the fine, popular boys would speak to me. And some of them would even talk to me when I was by myself. I just kind of figured that, well, if they can see, then they can want. And if they can want, then they can need. And if they can need, then they can care. And if they can care, then they can love. So, I mean, whenever they want me, I'll be there. Get it?
Yeah, that sounds like smoking rocks in a little bit. So, if they can see, then they can need. And if they can need, then they can want. And if they can want, then they can care. And if they can care, then they can love. So whenever you need, I'll be there.
I wasn't talking about you.
They're gonna get love too.
Yeah, there's yours too.
Hey, Bobby. Want to get something to eat?
Hey, y'all go ahead, speak to TyKeisha alone. So, what are you gonna do?
Do about what?
You know what I'm talking about. What are you gonna do?
Once again, do about what? Come on, tell me.
You know you ain't right.
Oh, I ain't right. So you do know what right is. So I mean, I guess that means you know what wrong is too, right?
See, it's always like this with you, man. Everything is so difficult, so hidden, so obscure. It's like I'm dealing with some kind of witch. You're always talking in riddles and whatnot. Can't you ever be clear and talk straight?
Oh, you mean like you, straight shooter?
Yes, I mean like me. Say things straight and clearly.
Okay, well come on, tell me something clearly and direct.
See? I caught you. You're always doing it.
Always doing what?
Correcting what I say, man.
Okay, well if I did that and it bothers you so much, then I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
Listen, it doesn't even matter. Are you?
Am I pregnant?
Right. That's it exactly.
What exactly?
You just said it.
I just said what? I mean, do what you say you do. Tell me something clearly and directly.
I do not have time to play this dumbass game with you. I really don't.
Okay, then what is it time for? Is it time for me to get a job? Time to go on a nice vacation before 18 long years of sacrifice?
Wait. Are you angry with me about something?
Angry? Oh, Jesus. I don't know what I could possibly be angry about. I mean, go ahead, start giving me some choices because, I mean, well, we all know how I like for my men to give me choices, right?
Choices. Choices. Okay. Tell me this. Are you going to graduate in the fall?
It depends.
See? Boom. Depends. Depends on what?
It depends on whatever I might be doing in the fall.
So, you're just not going to tell me, are you?
Really? I feel like I've been telling you this over and over and over again. It's kind of like my life has started to be me just continuously telling you the same thing over and over again. But you see, you're just unable to face my words. And it's that same cowardice that shows that you will not be able to discuss our choices.
Coward? Am I really a coward?
Am I really coward? Yes, you are. And I know you are because I know how you act. So I know what you're going to do before you even do it. See, you spend so much of your time reading between the lines that you forget to read the lines themselves. You see, what exactly are you going to be doing in the fall?
Well, that depends on you.
How the hell does that depend on me? I feel like whatever you're doing in the fall depends on you. I mean, if you're working, then you're working. And if you're playing, then you're playing. You know what? I'm going to write down on this card, right, exactly what you are going to be doing on September 21st.
All right.
And I'm going to give it to you for safekeeping.
But how do you know I just won't open the card, look at the response, and do the opposite and cheat.